Good day everyone, thank you for clicking on this video. So we're going to learn how to make an Ankara trouser with a front zipper and also two side pockets as you can see in the video. So let's get right into it. Don't forget to like, comment and also subscribe. So to begin this tutorial, we need the material, the thread, the zip, the tape rule, the scissors, and the buttons. So this is the measurement I'll be using as displayed on the screen. So first of all, I folded my fabric in two and I took out my vertical measurements, subtracting 1.5 inch from the waist to mark my hip length, which was at 8. I also subtracted the same 1.5 to measure until under the flap, which is 12 as you can see. So you can make it 12 or 11.5 as shown. After doing that, I just connected all the dots together. Then the next thing I did was to take half of the measurement I did have there. That is for my the flaps. I have to take half the measurement and I'm just marking it like so on everywhere to get the midpoint of this double folded pieces. Then what I wanted to do was take my waist measurement and also my hip measurement, adding 3 inches for allowance. Please make sure that there is enough allowance when you are doing this. After that, I connected all the lines to the hip region. The next thing I'll be doing is to make sure that the place for the flap is well aligned and straight. Make sure you give enough allowance so as to avoid bulginess or tightness around the flaps. I'll just be connecting this in an L-like manner, although my camera didn't capture that part. After that, I'll take the full length of my trouser, which is about 40 inches, and I just cut everything together. Now for the lower part, just as we did for the waist and the hip, I measured it and divided it by 2 to get the midpoint, and from there I measured my leg, which is around 6 inches. So this is not really fitted, it's just like the bit free at the ankle region. So this is how it looks. I'm going to use the front to cut the back piece as shown. So the difference between the front and back piece is that first of all, we're going up by 1 inch at the waist region and we just connect it to meet the normal waist measurement on the front at the front. The next thing I will do is to extend it at the flap region by half an inch, or by 1 inch. I used 1 inch and I just connected it all together. And also at the flap region, I went out by 1 inch and connected it all together to avoid tightness around the flap region. So the next thing I went ahead to do was to cut on the measurement together. Note, around the hip region there's no allowance. I just cut everything straight. Now one thing I also made sure to do was that when I got to the leg part, I just blended it in with the front leg measurement. That is, there's no measurements, there's no extra inch at the back of the back piece, especially along that leg part, just like you can see. So this is the only measurement. Now the next thing I'll be doing is to place both of them together and just align them and then join them with half an inch, measuring my zip allowance, the place I'll be leaving for my zip allowance. So I'll just take the measurement and curve it. So this is it. I finished taking it. Remember, I left 7 inches for the zip. Now next thing I'll be doing is to cut 2 pieces, one of 2 inches wide and 8 inches long, the second one which is 3 inches wide and also 8 inches long, to be able to create the channels where I'll be able to place my zip. So I'm just aligning them like so, and I made sure to go down by 1.5 inch. I did not just place my zip, I tried the iron part directly on the material. So I went down by half an inch. Then I'll place the pieces, the 3-inch one, I will divide into two, that is 1.5, and place it like you can see me doing in the video. So this is me, the sewing machine. Just like we took half an inch in order to join both the crouch area, that is what I'm just measuring now on my machine. And do well to place the part that is to that is the channel, let it be equal to the waist measurement. Don't start from the zip area. So I hope you do understand what I'm saying. So I'll just be sewing it like so. So this is it. I'm through with that area, and I'll be moving on to the next side of the zip, whereby I'll join the second pieces that is 2 inches wide, 8 inch long. I'll be joining to the second side, which will serve as to increase the length. And this is so as to be able to overlap. This is the end result, and this is how it looks. So our zipper is well hidden, and this is how the back side looks. So I'll just be joining it at that place to avoid maybe it's just flying anyhow. So just to avoid that, I'll just join it at that end here. So guys, after making that joint state, this is what I have. So I'll be demonstrating how it looks. So this is how it should be. Now the next thing that I'll be doing is to just cut off my zip. I want you to just trim out any kind of excess at that place, so you can just see what I'm doing to make it neat. At the end, I'm going to just weave it. So guys, the next aspect of this trouser I'll be working on is the pocket area. So I actually took the measurement. I measured it around 4 inches wide, which I regret doing because it came out smaller. So for yours, please just take like 7 inches or 6 inches from the middle, so that there will be space. I later realized this was a wrong measurement when I was done sewing it. So please, to avoid that, make sure yours is around 6 or 7, because subtracting 4 inches is a bit too much. So I'll just be going down by 6 inches because I have very limited material it makes to make this trouser. So the length of the pocket is basically 6 inches. So I'll be using this little piece to cut out the pocket. So guys, after folding it into two, so this is the length I want it to be, and then after folding it into two, it's actually into a fold of 2. So I'm just placing it on top of the other one to know where and how wide it is. So this is how it looks. It should look something like this. So if you are going for something longer, it should be something longer than this. So guys, this is how the first pocket is looking like. Very, very neat. Can you see it out? Inches are hidden. Now this is how we're going to go about it. I'll be explaining it using the second pocket. So we're going to get our fabric like so, and we put them right sides facing each other. So it's better to sew on the part that you can see the curve like shape. So I'll just be sewing it like that first. So this is how it looks. I've gone ahead to sew, to stitch, and also to cut out the excesses. And now the next thing I'll be doing is to make sure that I'm able to fold it, and this is how the curve should look. If there's light in your area, you can actually iron, but I don't have light here. So the next thing I'll be doing is that I'll be taking them equally. Make sure both of them are equal. So I'll stitch it just like you can see me showing in the video. So I'm done with stitching up the sides. Now the part that you just see me trying to do there is that I'll be going in by 1 inch while cutting. So next thing I went ahead to do was for me to just trim off the excesses, like make it to a curve like shape and just leaving it straight. It just totally depends on it. So that is all for the front. Now moving on to the back piece. Moving on to the back piece, I will just go in by half an inch and sew the flap. I also join my dart, so I've just done that as you can see. And the next thing I'll be doing is to place my front and back pieces together and then join them at the flaps area, just like so. Now make sure that both the midpoints are able to touch each other, and then I'll take half an inch stitching allowance to stitch it at that flap area. So this is how it looks. I finished stitching it, and this is how it looks, guys. Now the next thing that I'll be going ahead to do is turn it to the back in order to shape it with the person's measurement. So we're going measuring the waist, the hip, and the flaps area, including the legs also. So this is how it looks, guys. I finished making my stitches all around, and I'll just be flipping it over, and this is how it looks. It looks really nice, guys. If those eyeliner, the beauty will really come out. So what I went what I noticed was that it was a little bit tight at the bum bum area, and then I went ahead to manipulate the dart in order to favor me. So now I'll just the band, the length of the band is I left 1.5, but I cut 2 inches, and I'll just be sewing it to the trouser like so. So this is how it looks. I've joined my band and our trouser is almost ready. I also went ahead to fold the leg area together, that is the bottom part. Remember to take your full length measurement so you know how wide you are going to go in. The next thing I went ahead to do was to fold a thin rope in order to create my belt holder casing, and so it's just 15-inch long, and I'm dividing it into by 3. That is going to give me 5 pieces, and I'll be fixing it in the order of 2 will be at the front, and the 3 others is going to be at the back. So just like you're taking your dart measurement, you just use that measurement to fix them. So this is how it looks. I've gone ahead to fix my belt holder, and I went ahead to weave the inside so as to have a neat finishing. This is how it looks. I remember what I told you guys about the pocket. It was too wide, and so it should not be more than 6 to 7 inches difference. That is when you have opened it, that means in half it should be roughly 3.5 to 3 inches. I hope that makes sense. So there will be space, because I actually regret mine because it's actually a bit tight at that area. So I went ahead to fix my pressing stud. You can go ahead to also use your buttons in order to close up that area. I just fixed a button there for design sake, but it's actually pressing stud that is holding both of them together. So this is it. Thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you all in my next video. Bye.